Hey guys, Tim here. So I want to talk to you about something really personal, but I think is important. I think it's going to help a lot of you who are dealing with workplace stress and trauma. You know, people fail to realize that workplace stress and trauma can totally ruin not only your career, but it can significantly impact your personal life. And, for me, just so you guys know in all transparency, I was once married. I've been divorced about 4 years now. And early in my career, when I was dealing with workplace trauma, I would go home and I would be so distraught, and it would totally shake the foundation of my household. Is that what caused me to get divorced? No. But what it did do was disrupt the order in my household because of the level of stress and anxiety I was bringing back to the house. That my spouse at the time, she had to deal with that, and I think for some reason, this issue is not talked enough. It's not talked about enough. It's like if the stress you're enduring is not so stressful to where it's impacting the company, HR don't want to talk about it. HR is not your friend. I'm an HR professional. I was working as a staffing consultant. I also was a HR specialist for a while, and I'm here to tell you that HR is not your friend. Okay, we'll talk about that in another video. I'm gonna make a full video about that. But if your stress is not significant enough to where it affects the company, HR don't want to touch it, right? And then, if your manager is the bully or your coworkers is the bully, of course you can't talk to them. And then when you go home, your spouse or your friend or your friends with an S, they can't fully understand, what you're dealing with and what you're going through. And so, I'm here to tell you that when you're dealing with workplace stress, one of the worst things you can do is to isolate yourself. Is to be alone trying to deal with this situation by yourself, because that's when bad things happen. That's when you're going to find yourself having zero motivation, hard to sleep because you got to go to work. That seems like a hellhole, right? That's when, your every waking existence begin to evolve around this toxic job you don't want to work at. But there's so much fear around leaving that you don't know what to do. And then as a result, you feel like a prisoner in the moment. You try to, hide from your boss, hide from them coworkers. You try to, do tasks, or you may do the opposite. You may try to get fired. I've been there before. I've worked in a toxic workplace, so bad to where I tried to get fired. I wanted them to let me go. So guys, I'm here to encourage you that if you are dealing with workplace stress, anxiety, trauma, okay, trauma, that's important, because trauma comes in all shapes and forms, right? But if you allow trauma to take root in your life, no matter what job you go to, it's going to really mess it up. You're going to get triggered. There's going to be triggers that's going to really set you off. And that's why I always say, get the help you need. Talk to a professional. You can talk to a coach like myself, or find someone you're comfortable with, But the last thing you need to do is go at it alone. Get the help that you need so it doesn't affect your personal life. It doesn't cause you to lose sleep, lose a spouse, lose friendships, that are key to you. Because if you don't address that workplace trauma, that's exactly what it will do.